Hello. Okay, so new mic, first of all. Second of all, Planet Zoo again. This one is going to be different. I am going to do a smaller zoo because I've always started way too big with way too many things. And second of all, this is going to be a European-based zoo. I'm planning to do like a medieval style European-based. I reopened one of my old Prehistoric Kingdom, which is like a dinosaur sandbox building game, much like Planet Zoo. And I remembered that I had like an entire half a zoo built for dinosaurs, but prehistoric. And I kind of wanted to try to do that in Planet Zoo. It seemed very like interesting to see if that made sense. Because normally when you think of zoos, you think of modern or industrialist, not necessarily like cottage. I also wanted a chance to experience some of the new packs. Well, new in quotations. I haven't played the game in like a year. Like I know there's like chickens and whatever, cows. I'm probably just gonna do mostly European, maybe a few exotic. I'm also doing this in franchise mode because that's usually how I do things. Just because I think it keeps it interesting. I like the fact that I have to start out slow or go bankrupt. Can I not delete those? Hold on, maybe if I haven't played in so long. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just gonna paint this back. So starting out, I kind of want to build, not really in a corner, but kind of in a corner. I'm gonna do this much like my vintage story videos where I just talk occasionally and just keep building. Mostly because for Planet Zoo, very long form, like speed builds gets kind of boring to me, and then I just end up skipping straight to the end. I want it to be entertaining if you're staying, but still be able to skip straight to the end, so I'm going to include some form of like showcase in the end. Today I'm probably just going to end up building guest spawn stuff, and then maybe the first little beginning of an enclosure. We'll see how it goes. I just realized I have done zero planning for this. I just kind of like looked at it and wanted to get into it, so this might be a little rough, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking that starting out, I am going to do a very, very, very simple garden and just hide the guest spawner in it because I'm not going to have... I originally wanted the guest to spawn in a tower of some sort, or like a castle, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough... A wizard's tower! Guys! Okay, that's going to be adorable. Hold on. I've never built using these. That might be cute. I've forgotten how to rotate things. No, I'm just gonna use the curved ones because I don't know, I feel like that looks cuter. And also, I'm gonna try in my, sorry, I'm just on Google right now. Or not Google, I'm on Ecosia because it's supposed to be better. I haven't done any building in Planet Zoo in forever. I finished the African leopard thing. I might end up showing that at the end too. But I just didn't make a video about it. I don't know why. I think I just kind of checked out there mentally. We'll see if I go back to the A to Z. I am genuinely kind of waiting until Planet Zoo 2, just because I feel like that would be more, I guess, in line with things, and it would give me a fresh start to actually like, okay, a new pack came out, let me build an enclosure for every animal in there. But, you know. Okay, Wizard Tower, I'm seeing a lot of uneven shapes, a lot of slopes, some very interesting, like, on a hill type design. And this is going to be like fantasy medieval, mostly because I don't necessarily want to have to try to make it as realistic as possible. And I mean, I'm going to make it realistic-ish, in my opinion. It's just going to be fun. So I'm just going to start building. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. I kind of want to try to do something small, but I need something for guests to enter through. My only other thing with that is that this, I can't make like a good doorway, so I'm gonna have to do an off building. You'll see how it is. I'm just gonna probably go silent, time-lapse this part and see what we end up with. Ooh, I've never used dry stone. It does that. Look. Like the little swoop swoop, I guess, decorations of it. Yeah. Okay, so what looked better? Nope. I really hope this output is good. I tried to change it earlier when I was doing vintage story stuff. I don't know. Okay, dude. I don't know why, but it just did not want to be the correct aspect ratio, and that it shouldn't have been like that because I remember not doing like anything. So I don't know why it's like that. Okay, so I am actually going to pause the recording because I've realized that this is going to take forever and it is going to take up so much data. Or, well, it's going to be a big file. So I'm going to pause and then get back to you with what I have. It has already been like 36 minutes, by the way. I am still getting used to it again. Okay, so I just wanted to check in. This is what I have so far. It's not bad. I definitely need to decorate a good bit and then add just a bit more stuff. But I just placed the guest pathing down right there, or the guest spawner. And I think they're just gonna like come out there and then either just go straight down or curve across. I don't think I should make them curve across because that would like, I don't know, that would take up a lot of space. So I'm probably just gonna end up going down. But with a lot of my builds, I try to do like accessibility, and this one's not gonna be very accessible, so it is what it is. I've completely forgot how to do, there we go. Well, I guess it could be accessible. I'll be back when I figure this out. I will say I do hope that path making is less horrendous in the new version. I kind of did this. I'm just gonna cover the rest with rocks. My only concern is I don't know how much, because I'm already low on funds considering, and I don't necessarily want to take a loan, but I might have to. I had this little dude over here for scale. I feel bad because he's just kind of like alone. But you know what? Me too, buddy. Me too. I also really love the random rotation all button. It's so beautiful. I'm just trying my best here. Oh, my country came out in that one. I'm just doing this to like see how fast my money drains. That sounds really stupid, but I'm getting like clicking fatigue. My hands hurt. I'm also kind of far away from the mic because I'm trying to like get comfortable. I've been sitting here clicking things for like, wait, what time is it? It's been 3 hours. Oh god. But I think it's starting to look really cute. Don't you? Oh, I need to fix this up here a little bit. I think this is gonna turn out amazing. and wonderful and beautiful. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Why, thank you, me. I might also be going a tiny bit crazy. Okay, I think that might do it for the rocks. My eyes hurt. Um, everything hurts. So I think I'm just gonna do this Europe. Oh, wait, where's the continent? Europe and Eurasia, sure. Oh, wait, that's habitat. Plant. Wait, does this have apples on it? Oh, wait, I need to fix that. Hold on. It does. Look at those beautiful apples. Those look like Sims apples. Sims apples. Just a few trees, not like too crazy. And then one down here. Maize isn't native to Europe, you stinky. What's wrong with you? Okay, so this is what I've planted so far. You know what it needs? Like a waterfall right there. Maybe I'm just crazy, but a waterfall would go so amazing. Is there anywhere else I should put it? No, because this side is going to be kind of hidden. That's why it's kind of near the border. Because you're not really going to see this side. You're more of just going to see like, oh, I'm exiting, and then blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. And then, oh, look at that. And then, boom, waterfall right there. I don't fully know how it's going to be fed, but I can assume that it's magic because we're right near a wizard's tower. And that would make sense to me because I don't do magic, so how would I know? Chasing waterfalls. A nice little pond. Okay, that's too big of a pond. I'm kind of trying to frame it with the terrain a little bit. Okay, why are you... Oh, it's because I already have water in there. Duh. Remove. I like how I can either have a crap ton or like a little piddle. And then, I don't know, maybe later like you cross over into like a little village. That'd be cute. And for this I'm just like kind of like my movements are jerky and like weird, but it's fine because I'm gonna smooth it. I kind of wish Planet Zoo had just like straight up mud. They have soils and sands, but they don't just have like mud. Restore Kingdom has mud. And also, I'm gonna try to put rocks more on the banks because that would affect the water movement more. So like for that curve, I really do like that rock there because the water wouldn't flow right there. It would flow around it. But then if it's not going like the other way, like this way, then I should put more rocks. Oh, this is so whimsical. I love this. I have not played Planet Zoo in forever, and I am so happy I picked it back up today. So nice. the wizard had a path, and then he decided to end it. Because those peasants don't need all of his money. Okay, should we have a generous wizard or an angry wizard? You know what, maybe he's generous because he's so happy he lives here. I'd be happy I lived here. I want to live here. And then people can just like stand on the bridge, like, hold on. Like this, and be like, wow. So wonderful, so beautiful, and that mountain just frames it. And they're like, wow, I paid $50,000 to get into the zoo. It's so worth it just for this. I am gonna have to charge a lot to get into the zoo. Ugh. I'm gonna make the river continue real quick. I'm going to imagine that the wizard, I don't know why I'm like making lore for this wizard, but I'm going to imagine that this wizard made this path for all the peasants to cross over and pay him tribute or whatever. So he's trying to make it as beautiful as possible because he can and he's bored. Yeah. Yeah, I mostly didn't show me building. First of all, because it took like 2.5-ish hours, probably more like 3. Because of that, and because for me, I don't necessarily like watching very, very, very fast building because it can hurt my eyes. I'm not like photosensitive or anything. I mean, it hurts my eyes, but like I like watching like really fast like Minecraft digging or vintage story digging. It's because it's fun. Because you get to see like zoom and it looks like this little ant eating it. But not really when it is very fast building on Planet Zoo. I forgot what game I was playing. Oh, I forgot to curve that. Oops. Okay. I kind of like that it's like kind of falling apart over here because you can't really get a good angle. I'm gonna change a few things. Just add a little bit of variation. I'm also gonna come back in here and add just a little bit of tilting. Just because if these beams are like supporting things for a long amount of time, they might be a little nah. Yeah, I like to imagine the wizard wants to keep his area his. But then he's like teleporting so many people over to pay him. I don't know, sketchy wizard. And then maybe someone like made a little path down here to go fishing. Oh wait, can I make a fishing rod? That would be so cute. Although why would you want to fish in that little stream? Oh well, to each his own. I'm actually going to make this stream a tiny bit deeper. And now that gives more reason to make a bridge, because it's like, oh, it's so tall. Ooh, and then this can like actually be in the water. Nope, be in the water. Okay, I think that that's gonna be it for now. I did not mean to spend this long on this. Um, Next episode I'm gonna add more lighting to this area. Sorry, my mouth is so dry. Yeah. No, wait, one dead tree. One more, one more, one more, one more. Where? Should I put it? Where should I put it? Where should I put it? There. Maybe a stump near it. Okay, now I'm done. But yeah. Nope, wrong one. So I'm definitely gonna add more lighting and stuff to this area next episode. I'm probably gonna refine this a little bit also next episode. I'm going to do this in episodes much like I am doing Vintage Story right now, mostly because to me that format seems easier to film. I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Like, for one, what's it called? For one build, I am just gonna do episodes based on how much time I actually have in real life. So this one took maybe like 7-ish hours to film. Probably more like 6. 6 hours to film. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you like this. I personally really love the rocks. I should add more foliage, but I don't want to add too much foliage because then it'll start lagging. That's what happened with the Zephyr Zoo. That's why I can't really build with the Zephyr Zoo anymore. I would like to, but I kinda can't. There's like a limit. Oh yeah, no, I need to worry about my funds as well next episode. But that is a next episode me problem. Let me make sure to save. Also really quickly, if you have any suggestions for what I should name this zoo, please let me know. I definitely need suggestions. I currently don't think I have a name for this zoo. Let me check. No, it's called E. But yeah, let me know. I have a list of animals really quickly. I'm sorry. I'm going to read them out. It is, I want to do like a cottage village with cows, sheep, pigs, chickens. Sorry, my dog's knocking at the door. I want to do Wyzants because those are really big in Europe, especially I have a medieval games that I play with Wyzants. I want to do boar as well in that same area. Swan, fallow deer, and then I also want to do lions. Just to see if that would be a good idea. Sorry, I knocked my microphone again. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I swear I'm gonna end this. Yeah. Wait, oh my gosh, I'm gonna end it on this. It's gonna be so wonderful.